What's going on YouTube? Hopefully you guys are having an awesome week. Today we are heading to Paris, California to meet up with my buddy Eric. He has a LBZ that is in the middle of the build kinda, so we're gonna go ahead and go up there and help him out a little bit. We gotta, I think the motor needs to be finished. He's waiting on the turbo and we gotta put the trans in. I don't know how much more is after that, but it's been a little while since I've seen it, but we're gonna head up there, go give him a hand on getting everything kind of situated and, you know, get all the motor set. So I'm gonna take you guys along with us. So we're gonna drive up there. We'll be there in probably about an hour, which will be about 5 seconds for you guys. So we'll see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, so we have made it to, oh, the light's probably really bad. So we made it to my buddy Eric's house, and we're gonna kind of go over everything that needs to happen. This is a LBZ that is pretty much torn apart. So he got the heads on, they're torqued on, so basically it's just gonna be full reassembly of the motor. It's got pretty sure CST lift, Fox shocks, PPE manifolds, uppipes. We got a built trans going in, so we're just gonna kind of spin a project for him, and we're just gonna basically help him get this thing wrapped up. So the next thing on the list of things to do is we're gonna be adjusting valve lash, which I've shown you guys 100 times before. So definitely just gonna get started in this, kind of figure out where we're at and what we got to do. Alright guys, so as you saw in the time lapse there, we adjusted all the valve lash to 11 thousandths. Internet says 10, book says 12. I go right in the middle, make sure it's, you know, keep it a little quiet and everything's good. We torqued all the lock nuts down, the valve adjuster lock nuts down to 16 foot-pounds. We're gonna rotate the motor over like 3 times and then set it back to top dead center at cylinder 1 and make sure that all the adjustments are correct, and then we're just gonna go through everything, and after that the valve should be adjusted and we can start putting more of this stuff together. Alrighty guys, so we have the valve covers fully installed. The lower valve covers are torqued to 89 inch-pounds. That is inch-pounds. These uppers are 71, and they're fully on, fully ready to go. We're actually gonna go ahead and throw the injectors in next, and then probably after that do the intake runners and the Y bridge to get ready to put the turbo in at a later date. This is all WC Fab stuff, right, Eric? Yeah. Yeah, so we have a full WC Fab intake, Y bridge, piping, all the good stuff ready to go on this truck. So we're gonna prep the injectors right now, get them all set up. That way we can throw those in the truck just to keep junk out of the holes and anything, make sure nothing falls down there. So LBZ injector, pretty similar to a LOY. I know I did videos on the LB7, and I don't know if I've done LOY before, but anyways, you get these little copper crush washers like normal. And they're pretty much the same either way, but they get 4 little prongs in the middle, and you're gonna slide these on the tip. Then you got the O-rings, which you're gonna lubricate and slide onto the body of the injector. That way, put some assembly lube on them when you slide them down the hole. That way they don't get like rolled up or crushed or cut or anything. They keep dirt and junk out. So that's what we're gonna do next. We'll get these in the truck and we'll check back in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we have the intake runners all RTV'd on, which I have a LB7 motor build, and it's pretty much identical to this as far as all the RTVing and installation goes. I believe the bolts on that were 18 foot-pounds. We took the CP3 out to get to the bolts on the bottom here and on this side, so that was 15 foot-pounds to get the CP3 back in. I just set the Y bridge in, the one-piece WC Fab Y bridge, so we're about to bolt this down with the 4 bolts. And basically that's gonna be it for the top side. Then we might start running the fuel lines and everything, because we gotta wait to get the turbo in. So not 100% sure what turbo we're going with yet, but we'll discuss that at a later date. But we're trying to get this all buttoned up and then maybe start running the fuel lines and everything today. But moving right along on this LBZ build, and then we're gonna leave the trans out until we get the turbo in. That way we can get right to the up-pipe bolts and not have to, you know, sweat it at all. So should be fairly easy. It's going pretty smoothly. We got the valves adjusted, valve covers on, injectors in, intake runners, and about to do these pipes right now, or the Y bridge right now, and tighten that down, and then fuel lines. So we're just moving right along. I know this isn't really a directed specific video, but we're just kind of, it's just gonna be an LBZ top end Y-bridge kit. You know, I guess a Y-bridge installation is what we're gonna go with on this one, because it's kind of what we did. So, getting there. Alright guys, we have the Y-bridge and everything fully installed. So this is what your LBZ is going to look like after doing head gaskets. Obviously I didn't do the head gaskets, but we got the valves adjusted, put the valve covers on, and put the intake runners and the Y-bridge on. So we're going to keep working on this another day. That's going to wrap it up for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a thumbs up. We're going to be continuing to build this LBZ in the future, so I will be back up here soon to make another video. But as far as that goes, that's installing like intake runners, Y-bridge, all that good stuff, and we'll do a turbo installation next time hopefully, and then just wrapping up all the wiring and everything. So thank you guys as always. If you're new here, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Duramax Diesel channel.
Yeah, coming in. Yeah.